Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me in this week's episode of Real World Basics. Today we're going to be talking about skincare. So skin problems can wreak havoc on your confidence levels. And so today's video is going to try to help explain the very expansive skincare industry. That way, whether you're dealing with dry skin or acne, you will have the fundamentals to learn how to create a skincare routine that fits your skin. Now, the first step in developing a skincare routine is figuring out what skin type you have. Normal skin is going to be clear and not sensitive. Dry skin is going to be flaky, itchy, or rough. Oily skin is going to be very shiny and greasy. And a combination is as it sounds, a combination where some of your skin is dry in some areas on your face and oily in others. Sensitive skin is going to be, as it says, sensitive. So after you use products, it may sting or burn or develop rashes easily. So knowing what type of skin you have will help guide you in determining what type of products you need to use and what your skin goals are. Now, I do want to make a note that your skin type will invariably change throughout your life. As hormones change, as you age, as you experience different types of stress in life, those will all impact how your skin responds. Things like weather or your environment will also impact it. For example, if you live in a very humid climate or live in a very dry and arid climate, that'll also impact your skin type. And then there's also genetics. You are born with the foundation that you have, and there's not a whole lot you can do to change that. So it's just important to know what factors could be contributing to your skin type. Next, you want to look at skin products. These are the things that you actually put on your face. So the bare bone basics of what type of products exist out there. And it's important to note that there are so many different types of each skin product, but when building a routine, you want to start with a good face wash. This will be, the type you use will be determined by your skin type, but it's important to know that your face should never feel dry and tight after you use it. That's usually a sign that your face wash is too stripping, is too harsh on your skin's natural moisture barrier. Next, you want to look at exfoliation. People are pretty divided on this, so it's important to listen to your skin and to always talk to a dermatologist regarding exfoliation. There are physical exfoliators, such as using a brush or any type of physically abrasive material, such as like a sugar scrub or something like that. There's also chemical exfoliation, which is not as scary as it sounds. You may have seen some of the extreme facial peel videos, and regular chemical exfoliation doesn't look like that. There are a variety of products that include acids in them that are designed to exfoliate your skin on a much less abrasive level than physical exfoliation. Then you have serums. There are endless options of serum types out there. They're all going to target a specific skincare goal that you have. Some are multi-product, some are just one single ingredient. I've actually included with today's video a link to the Ordinary's ingredient guide. The Ordinary is a pretty basic foundation skincare company where they include just the basic ingredients and none of the filler types, but they have this ingredient guide that details all of the different types of ingredients that are commonly found in serums. It also includes information on acids, and you can enter the skincare goals that you have, and it can help direct you towards products that are geared towards those goals. Then you have a moisturizer. This is going to help protect, heal, and soften your skin. Moisturizing is very important, even if you have oily skin. It helps to balance out your skin's moisture barrier. SPF is the final product to include in your skincare routine. There are two different types of sunscreen. There are chemical sunscreen and mineral sunscreens available on the market. It's important to take a look at both of them to figure out which one works best for your skin type and if you have any sensitivities. Now that you have a good idea of the type of products you're going to be looking at, you want to also look at how you're going to care for your skin. So, how frequently you do your routine, whether you do it once a day at night before you go to bed, or you need to do it twice a day or after the gym. The routine is going to depend on your life and your skin type and the types of products you're using. There are some products that aren't recommended for daily use, and then there's some that are, such as sunscreen is recommended to be worn daily. Now, you also want to always remove skincare products from your skin before you go to bed at night. So this is especially important if you've put on sunscreen that day or you're wearing makeup. You always want to get that off before you go to bed so that your skin has a chance to breathe and repair at night. You also want to keep the things that come in contact with your face, keep that contact minimal and keep it clean. So this means washing your pillowcases frequently, sanitizing phones that come in contact with your face, whether it's your personal phone or a phone at work. If you are a glasses wearer, you want to clean your glasses daily, especially if you develop any acne on the sides of your temples. You also want to avoid touching your face absent-mindedly. This one is kind of hard to train yourself on, but once you become aware of how much you touch your face during the day, it's kind of shocking, but a very important habit to break. And finally, you also want to leave your acne alone. This is because there is bacteria on your hands, even if you think they're clean, and acne is very sensitive and it will only further inflame any blemishes that are on your skin. You can do things like get pimple patches or put a band-aid over it if you find that you can't help yourself but pick at the acne. If you are concerned about people seeing a band-aid or something on your face, I gotta say it doesn't look any worse than a super inflamed pimple. So you gotta focus on you and do what works for you, even if it is a little unconventional. So I've included another link with today's video to a wonderful YouTube channel by Hiram. He is a skincare enthusiast, and the link is to his Skincare 101 video playlist where he goes over in way more depth all of the foundations of skincare, as well as breaks down the different product types for you. There are a variety of factors that affect your skin. So if you are struggling with any skin problems, you want to take a look at some outside factors that you can possibly try to help with. Some of these things include diet. A lot of people eat unknowingly foods that trigger acne in their systems. That it could be a food allergy, it could be an intolerance, and it could just be a particularly greasy or sugary dish gives you more acne. And so that's something that you can work around if you know what foods trigger it. The other thing is irregular sleep. if you don't get enough sleep or your sleep schedule is all over the place, like sometimes you sleep until really late in the day, sometimes you get up really early, it throws off your circadian rhythm, which then impacts your skin. Kind of going back to your sleep cycle, but hormonal changes are influenced by sleep as well, but they also operate independently in the body. So if you're suffering from skin problems, it is possible that you're going through a period of hormonal changes, or it could be an indicator that you have a hormonal imbalance. Another factor that affects your skin is the type of products that you use. If you go back and have to the sensitive skin type, a lot of products include things like artificial fragrance and ingredients that will set off a skin reaction. So you want to pay close attention to the ingredients that are in your skincare products. There are also medications that can impact your skin's natural moisture barrier. And if you're having a hard time with any of the factors that you can control or with your skin, it's always a great idea to contact a dermatologist. And with today's video, I have included a link to the American Associations of Dermatology's Skincare Basics on their website. So definitely check them out, and they can also help direct you towards a dermatologist if you find that you are in need of one. So that wraps up today's video on skincare basics. I hope you guys found some good tips and information from today's video. Next week, we are going to be continuing to talk about independence, and we're going to be focusing on some hacks you can do when you're going through a hard time. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this week's video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.